No, no. This won't do at all. We were supposed to have a nice, simple day today. Now we have 64 feral ghouls. I haven't even started yet. You know what? Send in Nugget. Maybe Nugget can deal with it. Well, hello there, little Rimrims. Welcome to Rimworld 7 Deadly Sins. Yesterday, we gained our third relic, the depiction of greed, taking us ever closer to victory. Less than halfway, but still, it's a little bit closer. And I have some very grand plans for today that aren't associated with giving our people horrible bodily mutilations or dressing up our friendly neighborhood goblin as a dolphin. I had a completely different plan for a Halloween series this time around, but given that everybody's already in costume, we might as well just roll with it at this point, huh? Oh, look at all the ghouls bunched up. Nugget, this is your time to shine, my friend. Let's see if we can aim at the floor somewhere. Just so that, well, I guess it doesn't really matter if they move around very, very slightly. There's no real problem there. Come on, Nugget. Come on. Oh, that could be good. And these you just refuel with chem fuel as well, if I'm not mistaken. Look at it go. That right there is a magical girl transformation I can get behind. Whoa. That is too good. Holy crap, Nugget. What a redemption arc. I was a little bit worried we might end up going this whole series with no focus on the characters who aren't one of the 7 sins, but Romulus and Nugget, they've really knocked it out of the park now. Even if she is deeply, deeply horrifying. And also very, very slow. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do before I go on to the actual planet today is build those bionics that allow us to upgrade the other bionics that she's got. I believe it's this one here, right? The advanced... Yeah, there we go. Plus 20% to whatever body part we install that in. She has 3 module slots. I wonder if you could put 3 in each leg. Be very expensive because it's 5 advanced components a piece, but that would be insane. We'll start with 2 and see if we can install 2 in one leg first. Now, the plan for today is twofold. Number 1, Robomummy's base is kind of high priority because not only is it going to be a hospital, and we now have sterile, I believe we have sterile materials, but we don't have vitals monitors or anything like that quite yet. But we do have the mod I mentioned yesterday, the radiology mod, which is something I had a year or so ago now in the Robo Daddy series, but never actually got to properly experience. We used it more of just a portable torture chamber than actually getting something good from it. Now, the concept behind the mod is you blast prisoners with radiation until they get useful mutations, and you can use various different types of screens and computers to affect the mutation that you're going to hit them with. Asking for a friend, why are washing machines in recreation? I suppose we'll put it in Arcadius's house. Somewhere to sit down. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so we've got the irradiation chamber, irradiators, intermediate irradiators. Well, modular colonists with less harmful radiation. So I guess that's if you want to try and take it slowly and more carefully to give only the beneficial stuff to your people. We're just going to capture random people that we come across and throw them in, so it doesn't really matter too much. Then we have the radiation filter that allows you to alter the radiation going through it, and then monitors and extenders there. That's what we use to turn it into a weapon, basically. I guess I'll carry on this extension around the central circle, and we'll use the back part of what is going to be the hospital as a mad science room, I guess. Wouldn't be a Rimworld series with a member of the Robo family if we didn't have some form of mad science at some point. Now, as I mentioned yesterday briefly, one of the mods that I added, or one of the mods that updated, broke the fluid ideology system midway through the campaign. And again, normally the way it works is the more times you have a ritual or whatever, the more points you get, and when you get enough points, you can reform your religion. Instead, I suggested why not do it so that whenever we get a relic, we change one thing about ourselves. And I think 7 ideology changes, again, not like massive changes in that we're going to go from not eating people to suddenly eating people. That'd be a bit bizarre. But 7 relatively minor ideology changes in exchange for going on a 5-part relic quest once every few episodes, I think that's fairly balanced. Now, so far, we adapted the torture precept from another religion from one of our joining characters, either Romulus or Nugget. I don't remember who it was. No, wait, it might have been the weird guy that crucified the crack Minotaur. I didn't remember his name. I'm so sorry. Either way, that entire sentence made no sense, but we do have respectative guilty now that we got from our last one, and then I believe we changed it so that we no longer have to worry about ocular trees either, which was also assimilated from the other ideologian. This time, I'm thinking, why don't we say, don't care about corpses? The reason I say that is that our base is surrounded by corpses. Every flat surface has a freaking corpse on it. When we're killing hundreds of people on a daily basis, I feel like corpses are going to be a bit of a problem. So I'm going to say, don't care. And I think that'll be our change in exchange for the Greed Relic. So the only negative they've got right now, because of the Ideologian, is the Signal Fire. Right, we should have that as soon as possible. My bad. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that Ideologian choice in hindsight. Thought I'd try and tidy up the way over to the kill box a little bit, and out there as well, and my god, there are so many corpses. Just a staggering amount of corpses. And I think this is the first time we've ever been able to have the sacrificial burning because we've never had any cloth up to this point. I actually don't remember what the reward was from it. Wait, we've got to have a sacrificial burning indoors? Well, that seems dangerous. Okay, well, we'll put it on this lovely wooden floor. 96%. There we go. Let's see if we can actually crack out a full-on ritual before the next raid turns up. Is this all they do? They just kind of stand in a circle for 5 hours and watch it burn? Yeah, no shit. You only have yourself to blame for that. All right, let's have an emergency leader speech then, see if we can redeem it a tad bit. What a team, though. Look at that. This is the rare series where I really just cannot pick a favorite right now. They're all so weird in their own way. I think the weakest one right now, though, is definitely Remus. The same armor as Romulus. I feel like he needs something else a bit more to his speed. Oh! Robo-Mummy? Robo-Mummy explains seeing guts during combat. Well, that seems very on brand for her. Not everybody wants to hear about that, you friggin' weirdo. What the hell? Is that napalm? Who just napalmed me? Oh, look, it's more killer robots. That's... It's a nice change of pace. These are civilized killer robots, though, who still use napalm. I was just trying to put an extension on the base, and these guys won't give me 5 minutes. Not the trees. Oh, you have angered General Joe with that one, my friends. You're so screwed. How dare you? Oh, God, is that another one? This napalm is nasty. Well, I guess that's kind of the point. Oh, General Joe's already in there. Unleash the Dryad. Hello. We're here to avenge those trees that you just burned down. Oh, he's already down? Fucking Arcadius. Friendship ended with sonic weapons. That's it. I'm sick of the friggin' things. Come on, Shittle. Oh, he fucked it. Oh, wow. These guys are actually quite powerful. Probably got a little bit ahead of myself there, I won't lie. We've started the assault. That's the important thing. We haven't got to worry about any more mortar shells coming down on us. Put Shittle behind some cover, and we'll see if we can kill off a few on the way through. Nice. That was a great shot. The las cannon is still active down here. That'll take out a couple down there. Between those guys and Shittle. He's got cover. He's got cover. Don't panic. Oh, he's getting shredded. Okay, I take that back. He hasn't got enough cover. Didn't even check the defensive stats on that Dolphin power armor. I just saw it was Dolphin armor and got tunnel vision. 109%. That's pretty good. Granted, it's not actually as good as, say, Romulus's Corinthian armor, but all Shittle really has to worry about is SeaWorld. Are they seriously not surrendered? Look at this. This is hell. Well, I mean, we knew that already. You're wearing a fucking tricorn hat and glasses. Well, you were. There we go. They're finally gone. General Joe has been claimed by Slanesh. General Joe's stomach and Arcadius. I'm putting an immediate ban on all sonic weapons. Fuck him. Let's get him into the freezer, for God's sake. That's quite annoying, because that means that we can't prune the Garanlan trees for 30 days. We've got to wait a whole 2 seasons. But he was out there on the front line trying to... What was that? What the hell was that happened? Oh, I think one of the androids must have had a black box. When they die, they detonate like an anti-grain warhead. Bloody lucky we got out of there fast. Now, we might have died, but he was out there on the front line defending those trees that got napalmed. I think he would be happy to know that he died doing what he loved. Let's start the funeral, even though he's coming back soon. Travelers need aid. Oh, dear. You've come to the wrong place. Oh, but his name is Ape, though. And his mortal enemy, Legal Lee, is hosting the funeral. How incredibly appropriate. You people suck. They're just terrible. I think Legal Lee intentionally sabotaged that one, then. So what's wrong with Fat Larry? Fat Larry's in an extreme amount of pain because he's got 5 limbs regrowing. It's just his toes, but it still stacks up to knock them down. Oh, General Joe. Just as Robo-Mummy was visiting his grave. I'm surprised she doesn't have a negative mood buff there for having this shit scared out of her. I miss you, General Joe. When will you come back to us? And boom, coffin lid's blown off. Now, I mentioned the first project of today is building an incredible radiation lab. The second thing I want to start working on is something we started working on a very, very long time ago, and then it kind of fell by the wayside a little bit. And that is finally starting General Joe's cult. I'm pretty sure that if we start a cult based around Shub last name, I can't say his last name, otherwise my channel will get nuked from orbit by YouTube's also censors. If we build a cult to shub last name, I think one of his ultimate powers that you can get with enough sacrifices is a giant tree. And there's no one who loves giant trees more than General Joe, who Romulus just kind of threw in the hospital and left him there. Are you fucking serious? Ooh, combat music again. That's a novel treat. What have we got today? Wait, what? Are they not loaded? Oh no, they've definitely loaded. What the hell? Oh, corpus victims. They're like gross, diseased zombie people. Permanent corpus. Look at that. Whoa, they've got pain minus 100%. Holy shit. So you actually have to straight up kill them in that case. Or blow their legs off or cripple their spine, something like that. The majority of characters you defeat in raids in Rimworld are going down because of the pain. That's what lets you capture them and patch them up or whatever. It's a game mechanic that these guys are going right past, huh? I might set a second defensive position over at the embrasure as well. We'll start using this a little bit more. Fat Larry's already started blasting. Holy shit. Yeah, that'll do it. This might be one where the grenades are really appropriate. We are quite literally having to take their legs off to stop them. And now there are thrombos? Hello? Please don't shoot the thrombo. I think that might be even worse than fighting these corpus victims. Let me put away my magic ball for a second. Now we'll deal with the thrombos as well then. Fantastic. On the plus side, the thrombos are actually within range. Fat Larry? Oh, the shackles of lust. Arcadius, it is your lucky day, my friend. Although out of everybody here, I feel like Arcadius has the best life of the lot. Should we just go out there? Just go out there and blast them. Shit, so where's your rocket launcher? Oh, I hope it wasn't destroyed. There's nothing in the stockpile. If we have nothing at all, really? No. Yeah, look at that. Wait, well, hang on, two. It's both dongo pods. We're gonna have to craft Shittle a new weapon. I love the RPG. The RPG saga has been incredible for him, but we could build him maybe a bigger, stronger RPG. I'm sure given all the technological progression we've had, there's got to be something slightly better. I'm gonna send him Fat Larry. He's an ice wizard with a gun that shoots golden polar bears. I think he'll probably be fine. I fucking hate those weapons so much. Right, so Shittle needs a rocket launcher and the sonic weapons are banned. Oh, I know what we need. Hold on a second. Some versatility makes him explode into larger fragments. Okay, you know what? Fat Larry? Kill him. Kill him dead, Fat Larry. I didn't do anything. Someone said it might be an EMP weapon instead because it has damages and freezes a large area, so they take a small amount of damage, maybe get frostbitten? No, it does hit them with straight up damage, but it just doesn't do a huge amount. They are so fucking tanky. It's a good job they're too stupid to be able to path the way over to the base. Oh, and there was another great comment in the comment section yesterday, breaking the habit of a lifetime. Somebody said, why not give Fat Larry one of the spells that he can cast casually, one of the spells that say buff people up, or something that he can just fire off automatically as a way to level him up more as a wizard. Even something like healing would be pretty good, given that Rubber Mummy is apparently shirking on her duties as colony doctor. How's it going, Romulus? He lost a lung. That must have been an old one though, right? No, it was not. That was recent. So we need an eye, a lung, a new hand, a new leg. Oh, God. I love that the robots are just going under him to sweep up the blood and then immediately going back on charge. That's so good. My laundry list of things to do just seems to be growing ever longer here. Shittle needs a new rocket launcher. Robo Mummy needs a radiation lab. Arcadius needs a gun that isn't going to blow the limbs off of our people as much as it will blow the limbs off our enemies. Fat Larry needs some sort of magic spell that he can use freely and automatically. Legal Lee needs to become psychic to actually get the benefits of his armor. General Joe needs to grow a giant tree when worshipping an eldritch god. Remus needs to do something, because right now he's just kind of hanging around in Centurion armor. I want to do something special with Remus. Romulus needs a bunch of new limbs, and Nugget needs to be able to walk faster than what she is right now. We can deal with that one first, though, because we do have two of the additional leg implants. Here we are. Left leg, left foot, right leg, right foot. Ah, okay. So how does that work? Maybe you can install that. Maybe we go for that option. Then we can do it a second time. I'm going to try that, because at the end of the day, it's just a flat bonus to the limb, right? So it would just be a flat moving bonus no matter where we put it. So let's try 2 in the leg, see if that's how it works. Then for weapons, I guess we'll take a peek at the weapons tab and see what we've actually got going here. So go craftable and range. Good DPS over accuracy. Sonic blasters, yep, they're great and all. Getting everybody killed. What about a bolter? I don't really know what a bolter is. They're very, very good though, aren't they? 31 range is pretty impressive. We craft them here. Storm bolter, they were called. They're actually pretty cheap, but they are a lot of work. My god, they're a huge amount of work. I'll make one of those for Nugget, because that seems a bit more on-brand, kind of heavy weapon for her heavy armor set. Do any of these suit Arcadius? Not really. The Blastmaster is perfect for Arcadius because of the name. Okay, maybe I'll let Arcadius keep his, but I'll be very careful about positioning. Arcadius loves to be careful about positioning. What have we done to the English language? And Shittle needs some sort of explosive. I wouldn't even know where to begin with that. M72 Law? Why don't we just sort by actual raw damage? Yeah, that is the most powerful one up there. 120, 200 armor penetration. I assume that's single use though, right? Portable one use. Okay, so what about the... We've got a missile launcher. Oh my god, a lightning gun? Okay, let's take a look at the missile launcher though. Is that single use? Variant in the missile launcher. Rockets contain the same type of warheads. I think that... Oh, it's got, look, different fire modes as well. I don't know what a crack missile is, but I couldn't think of anything more perfect for this colony. Senator, crack is my specialty. Let's throw some of those out there then. We make this one here at the tainted machining table. A missile launcher for Shittle. And here's a little known fact that's really coincidental and I've only just thought of till now. The original missile launcher was in fact invented by a dolphin. I think Remus will probably feel safer already with that bloody thing gone. And we've just finished the synthemide research. I'm looking for cults. I want cults. I want to build a big old cult cathedral. Or we build sterile attire? Thick stone roofs? Android princess. Whoa, what do you mean unlocks Might Nest? From Crypto Sleep Caskets, I'm sorry? Alright, I'm in. I might build one. And right on time, Shittle's here for his missile launcher. Well, that does look like a step up. Don't get me wrong, I love the RPG, but this could be an improvement. Ah, some very convenient Ghouls to test it on. Okay. And first shot. Oh my god, that is a massive improvement. Sure, not quite as iconic, but... Well, okay, so what is crack? Let's give that one a go. For some strange reason, they keep running away. Right, here we go, Shittle. Goodbye, little cow. Oh. Like faster, but less accurate, maybe? What does that do? I have no idea. Just says switch mode. Doesn't actually tell me what they are. Crack missiles, also called crack storm missiles, are primarily intended as an anti-vehicle weapon. Oh, so it's probably higher armor penetration for use against mechanoids or something like that, but they're less accurate. Just judging they're less accurate by the fact that he almost took out our bloody wind turbines again. Oh! It was there all along. What? Was it there all along? That is definitely Shittle's RPG and not just a random RPG. So you know what? I think we put it on display. Is there any bonus to getting a biosculptor when our ideology doesn't really care about it? I assume you get the actual biological benefits without the mood bonuses, but I'll be honest, the only time I've ever used these is for the mood bonus, because it's just annoying otherwise. And I mean, it's not like we need a meat smoker, is it? Smoke meat to preserve it for a long time. Trust me, with Arcadius, meat doesn't last long. On the plus side, if this falls through, I've got a great career as a 70s radio host on the BBC. We'll take the robots. And we can build the battle droid army for Shittle. Can we equip them with armor? If we give Shittle the Dolphin Prestige armor, he could have an army of Dolphin androids. Wow, this is taking a strange turn. And another good news, that is exactly how they work. You just install them into the leg. So one leg can get 60% more efficiency. It's very, very expensive compared to other Bionics mods, but you can also customize them with, say, tool modules to make them work faster. Might actually not be a terrible idea for Remus, because the guy's got a lot to build. I'm giving him some pretty gigantic construction tasks, to be fair. So to fully upgrade both legs, we need to make another 4 more processing modules. And then, to be honest, I think the arms for Remus. So we can also go... what am I typing Remus into here? I've gone completely insane. Bionic... I give up. Like I was saying, we'll make the complete bionic arm. 2 of them, preferably. No, 4 of them. And then after that, I've queued up another few processing modules. That'll probably wipe us out of resources, to be honest with you. Though the core looks impressive, it is a lot of lead, coal, copper, tin, shit that really isn't very useful. Especially not when you have dreams of a grand dolphin android army led by a shitty little goblin with a giant missile launcher. Shittle god of the hunt, except he exclusively hunts seals and small marine life. Now, to fuel our android army, which I'm absolutely on board with, we should probably throw down a few of these syntheline refiners. The only natural ingredient that we can get in pretty much a massive abundance is oil right now. We have 10,000 liters just sat around doing nothing, and eventually with enough research, we can turn it to hyperweave and components, advanced components. Now, these I'm going to build closer to the base. In fact, we could use this building for that. Oh, they're a bit large. Shit. Okay, way better idea. This building I was going to use as the kind of cathedral for General Joe's cult. Maybe we could move over the other stuff to kind of mirror on the other side as well all of the reliquaries and whatnot. Way better idea. We draw back out the circles for the big central circle. Then we rearrange General Joe's little garden here to match the circle shape. And this building up here, we turn into the new workroom, because it'll be much bigger, given that the one I expanded is once again rammed full of crap. And stockpile room and factory, because we do have vanilla mechanoids expanded. Now, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm fairly certain all we need now is 4 more components, and we've got ourselves a working irradiation chamber? Yeah, alright, go on then. Why not? So we did just finish geothermal power, so I've started to clear a little bit of space for that, because even now, the power grid is garbage. Although part of that might be the fact that we've built a friggin' radiation chamber, a hot tub next to the radiation chamber. In hindsight, that was probably a poor place to put a hot tub. Have a relaxing bath as you hear the screams of your enemies. A poor place for a hot tub for normal people, which fortunately for this playthrough won't be a problem. So I'm hoping with a couple of geothermal generators we can try and keep the lights on a bit more consistently. The problem is we have giant peaks of power because we've got wind turbines, and then no power at all. Then we get things like eclipses cutting off the bloody solar panels as well. A sensible person would probably burn some of the 10,000 liters of oil that we've got. Now, before I forget, let's see what we can make for Fat Larry. Oh my god, we can make him teleport. That would be so good. Hood of Madness, golden machine gun, absolute unit, teleports behind you, nothing personnel kid. They won't want to raid us again. I like that. Heal, I think, is probably a fairly safe one. What is spirit binding? Can be used to change a shaman's spirit animal. Oh, weird. Rain. Rain? That could be quite handy on a volcano, I will admit. And then Fat Larry is also an ice wizard, so every class has a special spell as well. Fat Larry's is Blizzard. Can't make because we don't have any Devil Strand, though. I'll queue it up in the off chance we get summon a drop pod or from a trader. Oh, God. I've got to put Shittle in charge of making spells. I still think he's had the best redemption arc of everybody. He's just done everything. He's gone from useless and no skills to just helping out everywhere he can. And also apparently hating Arcadius? They really don't like one another, do they? Arcadius hates Robomummy and hates Shittle. And to be honest, he's not that keen on Remus either. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the Blink spell is also one that Fat Larry will use automatically. So we're going to see him randomly teleporting across the place at this point. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's so good. It does use automatically. Oh! You can teleport through walls? Oh, that's so good. Who'd have thought that Fat Larry would be the fastest person on the planet? There's your redemption arc right there. That is incredible. What is that? The sauna! There are Necrons in my sauna! Shittle! Necrons in my sauna is, incidentally, probably not going to be the next Warhammer 40k novel. Arcadius and Shittle. They may hate one another, but they've got to defend this sauna. I'm a little bit concerned, though, that he might just end up... Okay, well, let's change those crack missiles, too. I'm a little bit concerned he might just end up blowing away Arcadius. Oh my god, they're all spawning in here. Okay, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Run. Oh, Fat Larry. Fat Larry, we might need a teleporter here to give them some cover. Arcadius is fucking dead. Shittle is down. Oh, god damn it. And now they're trashing the sauna. Necrons do famously hate Finland. I get it. I understand. Let's try and keep an eye on what wall... Oh god, the Roomba. What wall they're going to knock down. I'm thinking it's probably going to be this one, and then we'll just line up and blow them away that second that wall comes down. Or, we take the initiative and blow the wall down preemptively. Yeah, that'll probably do it. Romulus, just don't move from this point. Nice. Get him, team. Oh, it's incredible. Fat Larry's down. It's not incredible. I take back everything I said. Holy crap. This is going to be a close one. They didn't really give us much cover. I wasn't thinking I needed to fortify the sauna, I will admit. Maybe that was very short-sighted of me in hindsight. Are we all okay? Any permanent damage? Shittle's fine. Arcadius, I can't tell because he's being carried. I think Arcadius is fine. Yeah, he looks okay as well. Fat Larry? Fat Larry just got shot in the liver with a Ghouls rifle. I think that's a reasonable thing to fall over after. Oh, I got back up and started shooting my freaking Roomba already. Is anybody relatively close? Remember me, I'm going to need a hand here. I haven't quite worked out what determines whether or not they get up. They just seem to... Damn you. They just seem to occasionally stand back up after the fact, but it's not all of them. Oh, God. Oh, see, that one's got back up too. Hey, fuck off. Are you actually... You're actually joking? Ah. A brain was destroyed. Luckily, this isn't the other immortal mod, otherwise that would have been the end of Robo Mummy right there. Remus, you frigging klutz, be careful with that. Okay, kill the Necron. I think the Sauna's gone at this point. We'll just have to rebuild the whole thing. And Romulus needs a bloody upgrade too. He's still using a friggin' random rifle we got from some pilgrims that melted. Probably worth mentioning as well that Nugget walked up through the ruins, saw the Necron destroyer, did a lap of the place and walked out. Barely took any damage. Oh, come on. We need heavy armor-piercing weapons. These guys have proven to be a real pain in the ass. That's over half the colony downed in a single raid. And we get General Joe to bury Robo Mummy, which, to be honest, I'm sure he's thrilled with. Have we learned absolutely nothing about giving legally precedent over funerals? Evidently not. They've rebuilt the sauna before they've even hauled the friggin' Necrons out of it. Suppose they've got their priorities in the right place. Given that he's in not a very good place anyway, should we just blast Remus with a dose of radiation to see what happens? Just for a bit of a giggle? Sure. And I think Remus needs something special going for him. Hopefully that'll be like, you know, some sort of beneficial mutation and not a horrible terminal disease. Prioritize getting irradiated in the irradiation chamber. It just kind of stands there and gets blasted. Oh, God. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. I genuinely have no idea what I'm doing. So he's got 83% harmful radiation, 14% normal radiation, 1% rare radiation. I think the rare is what we need to mutate him, right? What did that do? Didn't do anything. Filter out 20% of burn radiation and 10% of others. So you take less damage, but you're lowering the chance of rare radiation by 10% as well, right? At least that's how I'm reading it. If anybody has any tips on how to successfully mutate my people, please let me know. Is this an okay amount of irradiators too? We might want to build more of them. If we have 4 times as many irradiators, sure, that's an extra 82% per irradiator of the harmful radiation, but it's 4% rare radiation compared to what we're running at right now. Obviously, that's not how percentages work. Or maybe I've confused myself and I have no idea what's going on. Did I explain that the base is a circle because Dante said there were 9 circles of hell? Or did I skip over that? I'm building the base into a circle because there are 9 circles of hell. There. Now, hopefully no one's confused. If it doesn't look like a circle because generally circles don't have a giant cock sticking out the side. Unless you're Mr. Forgetful who consistently forgets he's banned from the bus. He keeps doing it until I stop him? He just came back over for another healthy dose of radiation. God, he's that desperate to be different from his brother. Romulus steals all the glory, gets the fancy armor, the fancy helmet, saves everybody in conflicts. Romulus isn't even immortal. So Remus, desperate to stand out, is over here blasting himself on the daily. Although maybe that's Arcadius's job. Oh, God. Cadius is banned from future series before my channel gets banned. Now he's just kind of on the floor. Can I run the machine? I can just run it while he's in there. What if I just keep pressing the button? What happens then? Am I going to cook him? Okay, luckily it looks as if it doesn't have any other effects unless they manually stand in it and wait for it to happen. General Joe, in a staggering display of cruelty, came in here to eat his lunch. Now, this is a research I've been waiting for a while. We finally have deep drilling. So there was this really cool mod I saw before I built this mod pack that allowed certain world tiles to have their own ore types. It's a way to encourage you to get out there and caravan a bit more, but it also let you guarantee certain ores from certain areas. So if we go to the world map now, I think I showed this off briefly before, but you can see if we go to our map, for example, we haven't got a ground penetrating scanner yet, you get underground ores and ores on the surface too. So I'm going to throw down a long-range mineral scanner, and we're looking for shitloads of plasteel. Shittle's Dolphin Army aren't going to build themselves after all. Oh, hang on. Intermediate irradiator. Again, we haven't got any plasteel for it, but that bombards them with less harmful radiation. Oh, so I've been, like, willingly barbecuing Remus. Whoops. Oh, and Shittle's lost another gun. Oh, sorry, he can have his RPG back then, huh? There we go. Balance is restored. And that's right, Shittle. A person who cannot give up anything can change nothing. And what he's talking about right there is me giving up on this episode. So to recap, today I wanted to build a radiation chamber and start a cult. 50-50 isn't bad. What the hell happened there? He exploded. He actually got something. Whoa, look at that. You got a crippled leg. That's okay. We can chop it off. You got a strengthened arm. Global work speed 25%. That's pretty good. Oh, no. You got cancer in his toe. We can chop that off. That's fine. Not diagnosed. I disagree. It's right there. I guess they mean diagnosed in the sense to find out whether it's a bad one or a medium one. I think there are good ones. You also got a carapace? 88% efficiency on the torso. I'm not sure how that works. What does this do? Incoming damage from behind and to the side to be halved? That's gigantic. Remus, you weird little mutant man. You're finally finding your niche there. So we need to chop off a toe. We need to chop off an arm. But other than that, you're fine. And the fact that he does it automatically is incredible, because we can just have him do this over and over and over and over. Is there remove toe? Harvest toe? I think I'm just going to have to give him 2 peg legs for the time being. Well, that's so cool. I'm so glad that's working then. So if we replace those with the intermediate irradiators so that in the future he doesn't take so much burn damage, that could be great. Oh, God. Really? Well, that's tomorrow's problem now. Feel free to place your bets below on whether or not I forget about the demon incursion and then complain tomorrow when everybody gets horribly murdered. Thank you in the meantime to those who keep the channel going. Those are the viewers at home. And also the patrons. Thank you to Herwolf, Hoopy, The Incredible Gurn, Starlight the Jilpette, Necrophilin, Udric, Silent Sentinel, Hottie Sphinx, Caden Carter, Gibbering Mound, Jack Blacksheep, CS Grabo, Waffles and Whiskey, Silipianips, El Scorchio82, Valkyrie, and Cyric313 for their support. The executive producer tiers over at Patreon. New Patreon list should be available tomorrow. Just waiting for the final few things, recharges, whatever it is Patreon do. I don't entirely know anymore. At the beginning of a month to go through, and then we'll be going through for the month of October. Thank you as well to Asteros the Great, the Gentleman Ghostronaut, James, Maximus Basilius, KG Evans, Ractanian, Squiddy to McGruff, Magister Militant, Blood for the Blood God, Psionimus, Sharp, Erotha, Alexander H. to Snarf, Bucky, Deadly Kitten Hunt, Sam Haruni, and Proximity Jones.